Hello, I'm Marcus. I'm also OptiMarcus. Right? I'm back today to unbox MP11T Trust. Right? He's a Transformers masterpiece figure, and he's clearly a Decepticon. So Trust is also one of the Seekers, right? One of the 6 Seekers. Okay? I think he was the 5th one to be released. Okay? I think Ramjet came before him. Yeah. Okay. But first, okay, I need to ask for a very shameless favor. Please like OptiMarcus, my Facebook page, right, where I will put my unboxing videos and all my toys and Transformer posts there. I'm broadcasting this on Facebook Live and also on Instagram Live. So if you have Instagram, please follow me. It's also OptiMarcus, right? Yeah, all my handles are OptiMarcus, right? And I'll give you more toy-related information and news. Okay. So, for example, one of the things I wrote about recently were 14 human villains that should appear in the new 14 Transformer movies. Okay. I know that he didn't actually say there'll be 14 new Transformer movies, just that they came up with 14 new plots. But if I say 14 new plots, it's kind of clunky, so I just say 14 new Transformers movies. Right. Okay. So today we're going to take a look at MP11T Trust. Okay. Right. Since I teach English, right, it's always very stressful trying to pronounce his name, because you have to pronounce it with the H. Okay. Thrust. Okay. Whereas most people would just call it Trust. Yeah. Okay. I got Trust at Robo. Okay. I bought it. Okay. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, he's the 5th Seeker to come out, right? As you know, the first 3 Seekers were Starscream, right? Then they did another version of him with the cape and the crown. After that, they did Thundercracker and Skywalk. Then they did Ramjet. Ramjet is white, Thrust is red, and Dirge is blue. Okay? Of the 3 Conehead Seekers, okay, Thrust, Ramjet, and Dirge, I always have problems trying to remember who is who. Okay, I remember that Dirge is blue, right? Because blue is my favorite color. But somehow Ramjet and Thrust, they don't really. Thrust is red, but Ramjet is white. You know, I think that Ramjet is red and Thrust is white. But oh well, never mind. Okay, so I'm going to open Thrust. Okay, as you can see, Scotch tape. Okay, it's unopened. So okay, I'm going to completely destroy the value of this. Okay, it's open. So let's see what MP11T Thrust holds. Okay, so he's a retool of the Starscream mold. Offhand I cannot remember. Oh, okay. Offhand I cannot remember if he is the. Oh, okay. He's the updated Starscream mold, right? Meaning that he can stand on his 2 feet. Okay, instead of needing a stand. Okay. I don't think there's a stand. No. Okay, so it already comes bent in box, the manual. But oh well. Okay. So so why did I guess? Okay, so he's got these 2 fat little missiles. Okay, they're not little. Because you remember the G11, he has those fat missiles as well. I think only Dirge has them as well. Okay, but I think these 2 fat missiles are kind of unique and kind of specific to Thrust. Okay. And you can see he's a cone head. Okay, I'm not really sure if this is a real cone or if it's fake. As in, when he transforms, does it use this cone? Or does his head just fold to somewhere else? But we're going to take a look. Okay, so now I'm going to open him. Okay, so if you don't know, okay, whenever you open Transformers, okay, if you don't want to destroy them, you should always have a pair of scissors. Okay, this is to cut any twisty ties or anything that's needed. And then you need a pair of you need a pen knife. Okay, this is a pen knife, right? Box cutters if you are living in Canada, I think. Yeah. So yeah, pen knife. Different.
Yukiho says corn head.
Cone. Yes. Oh, hi.
Corn.
Cornhead. Cone head, as in cone, ice cream cone. CONE. Yeah. Yeah. I had a question from Yukiho about the cone heads. Okay. So maybe I'll explain a little bit. All right. If you remember Starscream, right? His head is a square. Okay. And so are Skywalk and Thundercracker. Right. The 3 Seekers they've got square heads. The other 3 seekers, there are 6, traditionally 6 seekers, okay? I'm saying traditionally because I know some people out there are going to argue and say that no, actually there's 7 or 8, but okay, there's 6 traditional ones, okay? The other 3, the second generation ones, are called the cone heads because their heads are cones. Okay, their heads are cones, alright? So you see it's sharp, okay? The reason why they're called the cone heads is because when they, okay, as you can see here, you can see this is his alternate mode, his plane mode, alright? So when he transforms, his head is supposed to turn into this, okay? But as you can tell, the shape of his head doesn't quite match this, so this may be a fake cone, in the sense that this doesn't actually become the head. This is just molded to look like this, then his head will hide somewhere and then a real part will come out. I'll show you later, right, when it comes to the thrust. Okay, so now I'm going to open this. Okay, so Masterpiece, they've got, so it's got a lot of scotch tape on it. Right. Okay, alright, okay. So this is thrust. Okay. Oh, okay, and he's got another, I think it's another Dr. Arkville inside here. Okay. It's difficult to see because he's transparent. Why is he transparent? I don't understand. But okay. Okay. No, I'll leave him here first. Okay. So this is thrust. Okay. I'm gonna try and pull him up. Oh, okay. He comes up quite easily. All right. Okay. So first things first. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. So remember what I said about the cone being fake? Okay, so this is the head, right? You can see. But at the back, you can see that there's another cone, and I think this is the actual one that goes into the plane mode, okay? I will embarrass myself and try and transform him later, so you can take a look at this, right? So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take away the rubber bands. I'll take away the rubber bands, right? Okay. Okay. Maybe I should just cut them, but I'm very scared if I cut them, I will hit myself. Like the tension will recoil. Okay. Are there any other parts? No. Okay. So here you can take a look at thrust in robot mode. Okay. I shall unbox the other pieces. Oh no, this is not Dr. Arkville. He's actually a pilot. Okay, as you can see, he's got an oxygen mask on. Okay, so that he can survive flying high altitudes. Why he would need that, I don't really know. Okay. Okay, so these are the missiles. Okay, and I think this shouldn't really come off, but so I'm just gonna peg it back on. Okay, so I think this is a really good idea. Okay, otherwise these guns, okay, the null ray cannons, if this was Starscream, will always get away if they're not attached like this. Okay, I've shown. Okay, I've unboxed this figure so far. So do any of you have any questions? Any questions from anyone? Okay, remember I'm doing this on Facebook and on Instagram Live. So for all 2 of you who are watching, one on Facebook and one on Instagram, thank you very much. Okay, right. Okay, so if there's no questions, again, I'm going to move on. Okay. Let's take a look at the instruction book. Okay. Okay, I think I've said before, I really like the Masterpiece instruction booklets because they feel very premium. Okay. The instructions are always pretty clear, right? And sometimes they will go through previous forms of previous versions of thrust, okay, or the character in question. So okay, this is the book. Okay, it comes bent already. So yeah, thanks Takara. And of course, this is the card. Okay, the bio card. Okay, if you're of the generation that grew up, collecting trading cards, then yes, this will be of interest to you, right? Okay, our works the same. Our works the same, except that they put it on the G1 box, the grid background. Okay, to give it that G1 feel. So, okay, let's take a look at thrust stats. Okay, so can anyone read this? I can't. Okay, so let's see. Thrust has okay, he has pretty good stats. Okay, highest being speed, of course. Since his name is Thrust. Okay, he thrusts into things. Yeah, I suppose it's a reference to his speed. Okay, and yeah, I think his stats are kind of average. Okay, right. So let's take a look at what's in the booklet. Okay. So, alright, there's a black and white photo of him. Okay. I think if this is black and white, there won't be any other color pages already, but oh well. Okay. Then of course there's the manifest. Okay, what should come inside the package. Okay. Then there's the transformation sequence. I really hope they do this page where they show you all the previous versions of Thrust, but I am disappointed. Okay, it doesn't happen. It didn't happen. Right. Why? Well, okay. Right. So let's take a look at Thrust. Okay. Okay. So for comparison, all right. Okay. Okay. You can take a look at Thrust. I'm going to slowly turn him around. Okay. So you can check him out from all angles. Okay. So Thrust has vertical takeoff and landing engines. Okay. As shown by his turbines, right? The turbines on his wings, okay? They allow him to land and take off vertically, right? Instead of needing a bit of a runway to lift off and take off. Yeah. If you remember, okay, X-Men's SR-71 Blackbird. Yeah, I think it's an SR-71. Yeah. The X-Men's Blackbird, right, is also the same model as Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Jetfire. Yeah, I think they're both Blackbirds. Anyways, they have VTOLs, okay, which are vertical takeoff and landing jets, right? So in a way, they're like thrust here. Okay. So just for comparison, okay, today, okay, accompanying us, right, is Henkei of the Gente Thrust, right? And Gente Dutch, right? Okay, why I had to pick the both of them? Because they're both really expensive, okay? I bought them, so the limited edition ones, the exclusives, okay? And they were really expensive because I think the yen was quite strong back then, okay? And this was before Hasbro decided to release them anyway under Generations a few years later. So these are really expensive and okay, they cost a lot of money. Right, so today we're going to take a look at, some differences between the two, okay? Alright, okay. So, okay, Dutch is the last of the MP Seekers to be released. Okay, he will be released towards the end of the year. Ramjet is at home, right? And if you know enough of you like to share this, maybe I'll do Ramjet next. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, okay, let's take a look at both thrusts. Okay, sorry, Dutch, you're going to stand by the side. Okay. So as you can see, they have the James, same general color scheme, right? Red and black. Okay, and they both have the VTOL jets. Okay, except the placement is a little bit different. Okay, I am not really a purist, so to me it doesn't really matter where they go as long as he has them, right? But if you are a bit more picky, then your mileage may vary. Okay. Okay, as you can tell, this thrust, okay, the Henkei one, okay, I took out all his guns and everything because I was really scared I would drop them. Okay? So he doesn't have his guns. Normally they'll be placed here, okay, which is why for MP thrust, his guns are placed here. Right? I can't really remember what his weapons are. I'm not very sure if they're Norway weapons or Norway cannons. Alright, okay. So, okay, we're going to go back to MP thrust, okay, while the other two watch me. Okay. So, Okay, so now that you've seen him, maybe you want to see the top, what he looks like from the top. Okay, maybe I'll put him here so you can see what it looks like from the top. Okay, so you have an idea of what you're looking out for and how solid or how hollow he is, right? And you can take a look at, okay, let you take a look at his feet, right? So you can see, okay, he can stand on his feet, right? He can stand by himself, not like the first touchscreen mode, yeah, where the feet, doesn't balance too well. Okay, so it's transformation time, I guess. Right? So okay, let's do this. Okay, it's just me doing this. Okay, so to start, okay. Oh right, if you don't remember, he's got the missiles inside here. He's got the missile launchers inside here. Okay, so right now, okay, I'm going to transform him. Okay. Okay, I don't really know how to transform him. Right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how his body separates. Oh gosh, I really don't know how to transform him. Okay. So, do any of you out there, do you all look at your instructions when you transform your transformers? You really should, because like this. Oh, okay. So, in case you didn't know, I guess this is pretty loose. This is pretty loose, right? Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to fit it back in. But if it's loose enough to come out, then I guess you should be a little bit careful when you are transforming. Oh, okay. The joints are tight for this, right? Okay, let's see. Okay. 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 Yes. Okay. So as you can see this, okay. So as you can see, his head, okay, which is the cone, okay, actually becomes part of the body and is sort of hidden inside. Inside, and then okay, so you can see okay, his head charitably forms part of the cone, as you can see. So I'm going to put it together, and ta-da! Right. Now I'm going to take a look at his body. Okay. So right, if you collect Lego, right, the part separator is pretty useful for older transformers, okay, when you need to pull things apart. If you have WD-40, right, that's really useful also for older transformers and the creaky parts, right. That's because, yeah, you should really oil them before you put them in, before you try to get creaky things apart. Okay, I'm completely stuck here because I'm not really sure what the bottom is supposed to look like. So let's consult the manual. So okay, so these are supposed to go here. Okay. Yeah, so for WD-40, right, I used it on my MicroMaster countdown base, okay, and it really helped, okay, because I really thought I would break some of the plastic, because it's pretty old plastic, so it might not be as durable as the joints that are holding it together. So oiling it with WD-40 is very important. Okay.
In the meantime, see how this works. Okay. So it's a warm night tonight. Everyone, okay, nobody's. Any questions? Any questions from my exciting, my excited audience? Any questions? Okay. Okay, I'll let you take a look at the half transform mode. Okay. So if you're here, if you've gotten here, then that's good. Okay. So for all those guys who do transformation videos, kudos, because I don't know how you do it under pressure, because I clearly am not doing very well under pressure. Okay. So I think his leg needs to come out a little bit more. Okay, never mind. Okay. I think I'm missing something here. Okay, let's consult the manual again. Okay. 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 So remember the pool is coned up higher so that everything fits nicely underneath. Okay, this chassis like this.
Music Diary says 加油.
Who?
Music Diary.
Oh, music. Thanks, Music Diary. Okay. Yes. Okay. I think that I've got it. Okay. We shall. Let's hope this doesn't. Okay. This stays here. Okay. So now I'm going to peg his legs together. And yes, I think everything is coming together. Okay. Let me pull out his landing gear. Okay. Let me check where his landing gear is. Okay, so I think his bottom should. Oh, wait. Where is this? And let's see what his top is supposed to look like. Okay. Right, so hiding his heels. Right, hiding his heels inside. And there you have it. Okay, never mind, I'll just leave this here first. It's got a lot of little parts you've got to peg together, and it's really scary because you don't know if they will break. I certainly hope it doesn't, because this being another exclusive is not cheap. Then again, no masterpiece is cheap. Oh wait, this one came out. Okay, okay. Okay, so this is what he looks like from the top. Okay, right. So next is to check out where his landing gear is.
Music Diary asked, will you get the MP36 Megatron?
Yes, I will. I actually did. Music Diary asked if I would get MP36 Megatron. I did. I unboxed him 2 weeks ago, right? And if you'd like to see how the unboxing went, you can go to Optimarcus on Facebook, right, and see how it went. Yeah. I think he's pretty awesome. Okay, he's a pretty awesome figure. Okay, you can take a look at how the bottom looks. Okay. I think MP36 Megatron was pretty awesome. Yeah. Namely because he looks more anime accurate, and he's got a lot of features, a lot of hidden features, and he's got great playability. Okay, so now I've got to figure out how to pull this out. So, any clues, anyone? Okay, this is where a part separator really helps. Okay, or a paper clip would help. Okay. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'll pull this part out first. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, a wild paper clip appeared. Okay. I wonder where the paper clip came from. Must be a little angel who got it for me. Okay. So many little angels around. Okay. So if you want to I'm very sure something is going to give. How does this come out? Okay, so if you have, anybody likes rainbow cakes, alright, you can go to this website called Cleavage. It's like cleavage, only you have clay instead of the key, and you can buy rainbow cake butchers. Okay, so alright, so this is part one of his landing here. Alright, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, be careful. So you can see this purple part is painted on, but it's also unfortunately where you have to pull out his landing gear. So there you have it. Okay, the three wheels. Okay. So with that, okay, he's completely transformed. Okay. Okay, bring it on so completely. And all right. Okay, so we can start ramming people. Okay. So okay, while you take a look at him, okay, any questions from the audience? Anything you want to know about MP11NT Trust? Right. Okay. So besides MP36 Megatron, last week I also went through Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Right. The purple one. Shattered Glass Optimus Prime uses the MP10 mold. Okay. And he's a pretty fun toy. Some tight parts, okay, as with most MPs, and I had some trouble trying to put the matrix in him, okay, but it was still a fun toy, and of course all the MPs are kind of in scale now, so it's pretty awesome, yeah. Okay, remember to like my Facebook page, right? It's Optimarcus, right? It's fb.com/Optimarcus. Okay, alright. Okay, so you've already seen the bottom, right? You've seen the bottom and what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so okay, as far as undercarriages go, I think it's not bad. Okay, you can't really see the robot mode. Okay, it's still not perfect, but you're not going to be flying him like this most of the time, right? It's going to be like this. Okay, so his cone is not rubber, alright? So you throw it into your sister's eye, alright, or your brother's eye. Okay, I have a sister, so I'll throw it into her eye. Sorry, sister. Okay, it's going to hurt, so please don't. This is why this is a masterpiece and it's collectible. Okay, so okay, right. And remember, vertical takeoff and landing. So what this means is that it's normally a plane will land like this, but because he has these, okay, they can spin. By the way, if you want to take a look, these turbines can spin. Okay, you can spin. Okay, I can't make them spin from the bottom. Okay, so this means that he can take off like this, and this also means that he can land like this. Okay, this is why thrust is cool. Okay, another feature, of course, is since he has cockpit. You can put his pilot inside, okay, which is transparent again for some unknown reason, right? And close it and okay, pretend someone is driving it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to stick his fat missiles on too. Okay, so the fat missiles go on here. Okay. Okay. And it's fully armored. Oops. Okay. Okay, of course the pilot will not survive, okay, any 180-degree turns, as you can see, alright, but okay, we're not doing this. Okay. So, alright, okay, so generations, Dirge and thrust are going to get the right MP thrust, okay. Is this how I play my toys? Yes, this kind of how I play my toys. Okay, so if there's no other boards around, they will go wee, and then they will land. Okay, so yes, you have planes on a plane. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to know where I am today, I'm in a classroom. I'm at Joyous Learning. Right. It's a very good enrichment center which does primary English, maths and science, right? It's at block 177 of Toa Payoh, right? Toa Payoh Central. And yeah, you will actually see me here and you will see some transformers here if you come and sign up. Yeah. Don't really use transformers to teach science though, as much as I would love to. Okay. I will move it, but I think they would fall. They won't fall so far. Okay. So you can take a look. Alright, what it's like for planes on a plane. Oh, so a short plug, Metro has a 10% sale this weekend, and I think if you spend $180, you get $30 off. So yeah, it's a good time to go and shop at Metro. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Right. Okay, so right, I'm going to transform him back into a robot. Okay, this should be a little bit faster, alright? So then I'll wrap up, right? Okay. So transforming him back into a robot. Okay, transforming from alternate mode to robot mode is usually easier, since you. Okay, so remember this comes off very easily. This part. So be a little bit gentle with it. Okay, I'm really scared it breaks, but it's not soft. It's soft plastic, so it will weather some removals. Oh, but it's painted on, so it will chip a bit if it comes off too many times. Okay. I think it's a design flaw. I think it doesn't fit in very well, actually. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how thrust comes apart. Okay, you all can sing the Transformers song, yeah, or you can go. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So right, his arms come out, and his sides come apart. Any questions? Anyone on MP11NT thrust? No? Okay. Do you not like Decepticons? Oh, I take suggestions. So if you want me to open a transformer I've not opened before, tell me. I will try to comply. Yeah. So this is where it's a little bit difficult to open this part. Okay, I'm going to take this part out first, and then take this part out second. So remember, take out his heels, okay? Otherwise he'll keep falling down, right? This happens with a lot of my transformers. All the heels must come out. Yes, I dropped my transformers a lot. For those of you astute who have noticed what I said. here. So, what are your Good Friday plans? All two of you watching one. Okay, so spinning this only goes in one direction, so just remember not to force it. Okay, as it can only spin in one direction, it will be blocked if you spin in the other direction. Okay, let me take out the pilot. Okay, and okay, so this is what it looks like mid transformation. Okay. No, I don't need this. So, okay. I think this goes and then back. It goes back. Okay. So how long do you take to transform your masterpieces? Yeah, how long do you all take to transform your masterpieces? If you transform them at all. Okay, it's time to push this down. Let's hope this complies. Okay. It's not going down. It's not going down for some reason. I'm not very sure why. Is this stuck? Oh yes it is. So a lot of parts get in the way of everything else. It should go down properly now. Okay. Okay.
Music Diary asks if you buy third-party TF models.
I don't anymore. I don't buy third-party transformers anymore because it's very hard to keep track of them. Namely because you can't really search for their names, okay, and you always have to keep up with what's the latest code name for whatever home character they're supposed to homage. So that's one. The second thing about third-party transformers, at least the ones I've had, I've heard good things about the later generation ones. However, the earlier ones, they were difficult to transform and they were a little bit fragile. So I was a bit concerned, about their longevity. Yeah. Okay. So no, I don't really collect third party anymore. Yeah. In fact, I think I sold off the last one. Besides, they have pretty much made all the characters I would want, okay, except for Victory Leo, hint hint Hasbro, okay. Besides that, I think I've got all the characters that I want in official form. So here is Thrust. Here is MP11NT Thrust, okay, and you should buy him. Yes. Remember, he is a little bit pricey, okay, because he's a exclusive, right, and he might be a little bit difficult to find, okay. But given that Dirge, right, the blue plane, right, is coming out this year, you can collect your entire set of 3 cone heads, and you can also complete your set of 6 Seekers, right? So Megatron is 6 Seekers, Soundwave, Shockwave, and you pretty much got the core Decepticon team, unless we get a reflector. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very
Prime
much for
versus
watching.
Prime, sorry, last question. Prime versus Prime asked, will you collect the last night Transformers?
Okay, so Prime versus Prime asked me if I would collect the Transformers The Last Night figures. Yes, I would, right? I guess you're going to ask if I would collect if I will collect the Takara or the Hasbro ones. Okay, to be honest, I haven't seen them yet. I don't really know which characters are coming out, but yes, I will. Okay, I will probably collect the Hasbro ones. Yeah. So yeah, Prime versus Prime asked me if I will collect Transformers The Last Night toys. Yeah. Okay, but I'm a little bit of okay. I'm running out of space. So what I will collect are the new molds. Okay, if it's a new mold of an existing character, I will buy it. Okay. If it's a recolor of an old character or recolor, as long as it's a recolor of previous toys, I probably would get it unless it's a Nemesis Prime. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So in short, yes, I'll only collect new molds and new figures. Yeah. For the last night. I'm also pretty stoked about it. Okay. I remember the trailer came out last night. For me, it came out last night, Transformers The Last Night, and we're going to see Prime and the other Autobots as ancient knights, right, wielding swords. Okay, so my personal hope is that we'll get to see Vector Prime. Okay, because if you remember in Transformers Galaxy Force or Transformers Cybertron, Vector Prime had this very knight sort of vibe, and he had a sword, right. It was also the sword that Galaxy Convoy or Transformers Cybertron Optimus Prime used to finally destroy Megatron at the end of the Unicron trilogy. So yeah, I really hope Vector Prime appears. Yeah. Okay, so here he is. Here's Thrust, MP11NT Thrust. Okay, one of the Seekers. Okay, pretty awesome. A bit pricey, but yeah, he's got enough retooled parts that I think the priciness works, and you can help yeah, complete your collection. Okay, so if you like my video, right, please give me a like, okay, and please follow me, right. If you like my video, please follow me on Facebook at Optimarcus, alright, or on Instagram as Optimarcus. Okay, thanks very much for watching, okay, all 5 of you. Okay, bye bye.